Sammy coming handy on the ones and twos. Bringing it to you live every single day, 24/7. Banging on you to the upside. Sammy coming handy. Life is a moving, fast-changing molecular part of cellular structures flying at the speed of light, collectively expanding through the space and time of gravity, being twisted through the essences of life, through the spectrums and fractals of your mind as it channels through your retina and continues through your brain, fractals and particles, expanding further through your blood vessels into your body and your soul as you rest and you fly, connecting, breathing, oxygen's expanding, eyes opening, mind blowing. This is the time to become ever knowing. This is what I'm showing as we are flowing through the universe and going to another level in the H2O and oxygen. Never try to box you in. This is what I got you locked in. Lifers. If I say your name, please report to the principal's office immediately. Cryptolicious. Louie. Yep, get out of your seat. Head to the principal's office. Kevin Baker, you're done, dude. Head to the principal's. Benny Boy, come on in. You're a lifer. We heard you were with the lifer. Come on in. Jay Cobra, you're in there too. CC Ireland, you're one of them. I saw you with the lifer. Abdominal Ragman Spaghetti Rigetti, you're definitely one of the crew. Get him in there. A Dingo ate my Satoshi. He's one of them too. I saw him with the lifer. Get him in there. Get him in there. Jay, I saw all these guys. Timmy, get him in there. Callie, I saw them with the lifer. Every single one of them. They were with that guy. Take them away. Take Andrew the DC was definitely Anku Kuti Butsu. Every single one. Every single one of them. Get every single one of those lifer clowns and lock them up. Throw them up and throw away the key. I've seen them with that blonde maniac. He's out of his mind. He's got a team of crazy savages. I think there's 600 of them. They're out of their minds. They need to be stopped immediately. Every single one of them. How dare they do what they do right now? With this cup and handy nonsense I keep saying, they are out of their minds. I can't have it anymore. I just can't. They're taking over the space and enough is enough. I want you to round up every single lifer and throw away the key. Yeah, Chad Smith, you're in there. Yeah. Marin C, you're in there. Yeah. You think I can slide by? CC Ireland, that's you for a second time. You're in there. Adrian Mendez, you're in there. Claudio Fernando, you are in there. Every single one of you. Rex Gordon, you are locked up. Throw away the key. Kevin Baker, you're in there again for a 15th time. I can't take it anymore. OG Mac, you're going too. If you were with the lifer, if you were one of the lifers, if you claim to be a lifer, you're going away. Just 4 minutes and counting. 4 minutes and counting, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and counting. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Oh my God, is that you? Is that you again? Is it you? Are you back? I can't believe it. Thank you. Come on into my house. How you been, man? How you been, girl? Come on in. It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't seen you since what, yesterday? In the morning? Come on in. Do you need anything to drink? Do you want some water? You want some lemon water? Here, take some water, please. Have some water. Sit down. Enjoy it. Yeah, look, I got this cool Bitcoin chart. I just want to check it out. You want to come look at it with me? Yeah, come on. Let's check it out together. I think you're going to like this. Let's take a look. Let's see what's happening. Shout out to everybody here on this space. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for knocking on my door. And I'm going to welcome you all into my home. Thank you so much for being here with the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to the Crypto Lifers. Together, we make the illest crew in crypto. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, what an amazing day it is to be alive. If you saw me earlier, I was hyped to come on the live. Why? Because, did we call Bitcoin again? I think we may have. I think we just might have this morning. If you had watched my live stream, we talked about Bitcoin in a bit of a coupe del handle on the 15th. Talked about it breaking to the upside, and lo and behold, Bitcoin would smash all the way to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. I would play a 3L token for Bitcoin in the morning. I was in the trade for what? 2.5, 3 hours. 7 in the morning. I woke up and I was up early in the AM, banging on them. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in with me. If you're in the trading group, it's been an amazing day. We've been grinding since 7 in the morning. It's been a long day for a Saturday, I'll tell you that. It's been a long day, but let's just go over. I like to go over the goings-on in the trading group. And number one, a trader recently asked to pay for the year, said they'd made money from the teachings and the setups on the live stream. So the live made him enough to join the group. Basically, he learned enough information from the live to join the group. He earned his tuition by doing. I was impressed, and it truly is how I form my business. To be a true entrepreneur, you give value to the customer first. I use all these key business strategies to create a very, very strong business. I studied successful businesses and business people for years. It's all I did at work. The most successful businesses can provide value to the customer before they are even ready to open the wallet. If you can do this in business, you'll be a huge success. Most people are penny pitching and going after the first dollar. Going after the customer experience is the key. It all comes down to morals and principles. How would you want to be treated? Like gold, wouldn't you? So you treat your customers the same way. I want to also teach you how to become independent business owners. Many lifers already are. Once you make a pile of money, you'll want to set up 6 more streams of income besides trading and investing. You must begin to think and grow rich. If you treat all walks of life how you want to be treated, you will have a great life as well. So many people will remember you because you have treated so many people with kindness and respect that many people will treat you back with kindness and respect. And when you are down, or where even if you're not down, maybe you're shining high, but you just may need something, somebody is there to help you out. So that's just something to think about. Keeping your noggin, all right? Shout out to everyone who got into CIS. We talked about CIS. This was posted, I believe, on 7/12. We posted this nice, beautiful cup and handle for CIS coin. Sammy, cup and handle to the upside. Wait for it. Did it happen? Hold up. What happened to it? How did it happen? And it went up for, there it is. Oh my God, 30% gains. Almost hit the exact target. You kiddo. I mean, if you get 90 to 80% of your measured move, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Sam's hands down, the most real dude on YouTube talking about crypto. Your mentality and heart are very appreciated. Keep it up. It's working. Shout out to Apartment Records. We love you. My team to your team, Apartment Records. We love you. Talking real life, man. This guy will lift you up no matter what. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, we like to make gains here, but it's about the hard work. The gains come from the hard work. The constant gain, the constant grind. So then I looked at Pole C. Before I did all this, of course I was looking at some things. Look at Uni. Just want to show you something interesting. Cup and handle breakout. Cup and handle breakout. Is this another cup and handle that may break out to the upside? Uni 3 out. Third cup and handle in a row, right? Serum banged on him. Look at route. That's a cup and handle. Bang. You could even call this a cup with a handle. Bang. You could even call this a cup with a little handle. Bang. You could do what you want. watching pull for a scalp in the 1 hour. This is at 7:27 in the morning. And I was like, it could either go sideways or it may just start to break out to the upside. I was open-minded to either. Whatever happened to me, I decided that to get in here was the best, because if it stayed above this trend line, you're good to go. And it did bounce off the 21-day moving average. I talk about with price action can bounce off the 21. It's good to go, baby. And that's what we saw here with stochastics moving to the upside. And you know what? I don't care if the MACD's high at all. I learned this. One day I backtested it for literally a year straight, constantly. Every other day, constantly. And I put about I don't even know how many. I want to say 1,000 hours or more into Pole C. And the idea of, not Pole C, but into this idea. MACD's high and trying to turn down, but Stokes are low. So a beginner will say, CRYPTOLIFER, I took the beginner's course. I learned so much. Today I saw the MACD was high and the Stokes were low. What gives? And I said, then you take the stochastics over the MACD every single day of the week. Faster indicator, better indicator, accurate indicator. It's a leading indicator. It helps you figure out where price is going to go. This is a lagging indicator. This will only happen after prices close because it goes after the moving averages. It's called the moving average convergence and divergence. It's made after moving averages, the 12 to 26 exponential with the close of the 9. So when they the 9 is the red is the 9, the 12 and the 26 make up the blue. So the idea behind this is it's latent. By the mathematical makeup of it, it's latent. Something to think about. So I just want to put this out there. We talked about Pole C, and it looked nice to me for a possible 30% gain. And this was at 7 in the morning because I'm up early on a Saturday because I don't play games. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, half an hour later, it was up a nice 6% at 8:19. About an hour later, right? Then remember we had STOR here. I put out the STOR, how STOR was in this nice, and we put it out low, low, low. We showed you all time frames, 3 time frames in a row. We're teaching you 200-day moving average below, 200-day moving average, 21 crossing the 200 on the 4 hour. I just get this alone. Just posting this is special sauce. If you print this out, see, not to be rude, but I'm going to give you something, and I'm not trying to be rude right now. I'm just going to be really hard and honest, okay? This either is going to wake you up, shake you up, or bake you up. I don't know what it's going to do, what I say right now, but it's going to do one of those 3 things. Check it out. And why am I saying it's going to wake you up, bake you up, or shake you up? Because check this out. Here's the deal. I'm in a stand-up desk. You got to get a stand-up desk so you can just move around and shake it. Ooh, I don't want to be I'm not trying to be gangster today. All right, anyway. Here's the deal. Check this out. Bake me up, baby. Shut up. Yeah, your name's Tree City West. That would make sense. So check this out. Oh, my God. So check this out. We don't encourage any use of anything here, but just being high on life. So check this out. You could print this up, and there's 3 people. One person just looks at it and it's like, cool. What am I looking at? The other person says, recreates it, does some back testing, gets a little information. The third one really looks at every detail, starts writing them down, starts to find a coin like this, starts back testing, and this screenshot alone becomes their, I'm basically giving you my special sauce without giving it to you. I'm showing you what I do without showing you. Show me you know how to trade without showing me you know how to trade. Post this to Twitter, and someone will be like, show me you know without showing me you know. 20.7. Most people will probably never get that. Someone might actually get it. You never know. If you do, don't say anything, please. Just put a 333 in the comment section and let me know with a wink. So STOR was looking good to us too as well. STOR would bang on them to the upside. Don't worry, we're going to get to the Bitcoin analysis. I know you're hungry for it. But STOR for 19% gains from this exact little pennant that we put out. There it is. Bing bong. 19%. Bing bong. Okay. RLC looking nice to me too. I'm going to scroll through here. You're not really privy to that. You shouldn't be able to see that. Route just kept going out for the route. And lo and behold, there's Pole C. So remember, that was 7 in the morning. We talked about it. There it is at 1:14 today on a Saturday, up 25% gains. So 25% gains just from being a part of the channel, for me waking up, shaking up, and getting going. So look, USDC also would break out of this beautiful pennant. Look, it was like a cup with a handle. And there you go. You'd break out 18% out of the cup and handle to the upside. One of the best patterns to play in the game. Pole C would also make gains. Look, DMTR. I found it in this double bottom. This thing would shoot up. 95% on the wick. I get it. It is the wick, to be fair. But that is, I always think about it. What should I post as the gains? Because everyone's like, no one got the exact wick. Don't be like. But at the same time, if I don't post that and it went up 95, you're like, well, why didn't he post exactly what it went up? So I figure you got to be to the book. What did it do? What did the wick do? What is the level? Because if I choose this level, then I'm just choosing. And at that point, it's becoming like, well, how many gains did it get? What is he really doing? And so I know everyone scrutinizes everything in life. So I'm by the book, dude. And so this is where it was. That's where it went. End of story. You know what I'm saying? Whether you were inside of this or not. And that's the idea. There's no guarantee you got the 95. Did you get 10? Did you get 5? Sometimes all you need is 8. Doesn't mean you had to get the whole 90. People are greedy. If I find 10 coins to go up 95, but I only got 8 or 9, be happy with anything you get. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got out on top. Shout out to Gregory the Lifer. Was it you? Sounds like it might have been you. The way you said that. Might have been you. You might have been the guy. Might have been Gregory the Sniper. All right. Anyway, so we nailed the Bitcoin call from last night perfectly. And then this morning, the update that we put out was gold. And if you had followed it, you would have also nailed the Bitcoin call to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. The idea was we were in this shallow cup and handle here. This thing banged on him. Boom. It's a beautiful move today. And look what we're seeing now, which is quite interesting to me. But I'm going to break it down. Once price action gets high, for me, you can do whatever you want, but for me, it's to start making a bit of a flag or pennant, all right? So look, we'll get rid of the moving averages because they are messy, and we'll get rid of, I drew this yellow when we were back here today. So right when this happened today, I took profits right here. I have to be honest, I did. I sold the exact top of this, exactly. All right, I was trading Bitcoin 3L, and when I was up, I trade the 1 hour stochastics, 15-minute, right? And we've been actually up for a while now, but we started to get up. The 15-minute got extended. Oh no, I back tested it. So this is where we were. Sorry, I was back in time. Stochastics got super high, overbought. And then I said, listen, everyone, these are going to have to come down. I'm selling now. So when the Stokes are high and I'm away from the 21-day moving average, look, 21 was here and the Stokes were high. I sell. It's a simple, I just became a robot. I sell when the Stokes are high and I'm away from the 21-day moving average. It's beautiful. I'm telling you right now, like 8 out of 10 times, I'd say I'm selling the tops of the local top, whatever time frame I'm playing. If it's the weekly, I'm selling the top. If it's the daily, I'm selling the top. If it's the 1 hour, I'm selling dang near close to the top. And I'll teach you that too. I got out back of the dump 3 hours ago. It still looks pretty good. Can you pay the 99? Can you pay for 99 group in the Discord? Yes, you can. Just go right to Discord. Inside, there's a Me6 app, and they'll get you going with Stripe. Yep. You can also email CryptoLifers@gmail and pay with cryptocurrency. We will gladly have someone stand by and get you in the system. Best channel ever joined. You can't learn more anywhere than here. Thanks, Lifer. Dude, thank you so much. Psycho Lamento. I like that. No one went broke by paying yourself. That's what I'm saying, dude. LUNC, big bull flag, little bull flag, cup and handle. Shout out to Werewolf for the game. Good evening, Lifers. Thank you for the $2 super chat and putting us unawares. So listen, right when this happened, I said, let's make a bit of a flag here for Bitcoin. We don't know where it's going to go. Yada, yada, yada. You know, go sideways, but we know it's going to retest, and that's probably the place to get out of the trade. Why? Well, it was at the POC. It had blown through the first POC, but it was at this 21,611 level. It was high. You had to move to the upside. It was what it was. It was time, right? What a move, though. What a move. Anyway, actually, no, let's hold up. Hold up. This doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 16. 6 a.m. Yeah, bang. I keep forgetting I went back in time, and I'm like, wait, dude, how could you have sold here, dude, if this is where you're at? You sold 8 hours ago. And I was like, dude, what's going on? I was like, you're not lying, so what's going on? I was like, dude, what are you doing? And I was like, then my future self was like, dude, I'm in replay mode, you donkey. And I was like, oh, all right. I'm up 260% on XRP, and I'm going for a long time. Bottom is in, baby. Crypto markets need whale support soon. Crypto whales unite. Hello, Lifers. Forgot myself on Discord after shower. I don't know what that means. Took a shower and forgot who you were? Christ. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to use the Lord's name and name, but Jeez Louise. Should I say in my ETH long, I would never tell you what to do. You got to make that decision. So look, we sold already, and then we decided to wait for the stochastics to get on down. Why? Well, the 4 hour flipped on us with momentum. So there's really no reason to give up on the 4 hour. But I like trading the 1 hour inside of 4 hour momentum, if that makes any sense to you. I like getting these 1 hour pumps. 1 hour pumps. So look, you get the 1 hour pump, sideways. You get the 1 hour pump, sideways. You get the 1 hour pump, sideways. And so this is my deal. I like trading the 1 hour religiously in conjunction with the 15 in the 7 to watch my flag. So I set this flag up 8 hours ago. I was spot on with exactly where the top was. I do this constantly. When I sell, I have to be honest, pretty close to the top because it's the trading style in which I created. I look for bearish divergence on the 15 minute. All right. We had a little bit of it here. Swing up to swing up here, but this swung down. Look. It was even marked by these two red R's here and this red R here. This is called the stochastic RSI with divs. It gives you the divergences. You should know your divergences though when you use automatic indicators, you know, and you kind of know what you're doing with them, you know. Now this is showing us a bit of a new bullish divergence here on the RSI, you know. And look, lack of selling here on the 15 minute, and you have kind of falling volume with falling price. You have people that don't understand how to use volume too. You got to understand how to use this volume down here in conjunction with price. So I know my Fibonacci really well. I know my support and resistance very, very well. I know my trend analysis very well. I know patterns like the back of my hand. I can find them on every single time frame from the 1 minute all the way to the weekly. I know my divergences, my hidden, my exaggerated, my regular. I know my stochastics RSI like the back of my hand, how it goes in and out, all the nuances. When it doesn't go to the bottom, what that means, how the 15 works with the 1 hour, how the 1 hour works with the 4 hour, how the 4 hour works with the daily, how the daily works with the weekly, and how the 15 minute even works with the 7 works with the 5, and the 5 works with the 1 minute. I can see the conjunction and the movement of time through the momentum through each time frames and back and forth. I understand the RSI very well, and I use it for my divergences, and I use the MACD for picturesque, perfect ideas of where I see volume coming in, and just as long as that pink is showing with the blue line curving and the other oscillators are in conjunction, I'm ready to go. So I'm doing a lot together in conjunction. If you want to learn, if you want to get down, we have everything you need. I can give it to you. I have a beginner's course where I slow it down. We don't do it so fast like I just said it right there. My mind doesn't go at 1,000,000 miles a minute. Right now I'm performing, and I got the adrenaline rush because I'm out here. I'm feeling it. You know, but right here, beginner's course. Jump on in every Tuesday from 3 to 5. You will absolutely love it, and you will jump on in. All right, I'm telling you right now, you will absolutely love it. Learn the language of the charts. All right, and get your mind blown every single Tuesday from 3 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time. Just type in where you're living. What time is it now in New York City time? And that will all be provided for you. Thank you. Check that out every Tuesday from 3 to 5, and the first Saturday of every single month. Shout out to Puppy, you're lost, man. Look at this, attack too much advertisement, and you are gone. Removed. I always know when there's a nasty hater, and you gotta remove the whack energy. Anytime there's bad energy, you must remove it immediately. I've learned that so much. So check it out. Let's take a look now. You know what you gotta promote, because someone could be a beginner right now and they don't know you have the class. They don't know that's going down, and they will miss out. So I've learned you gotta take an opportunity at all times to be vocal. And if you don't, then people won't know. So I spread the word whenever I have a chance. If I believe something is amazing, and I believe my class is amazing. So I have full faith in what I do and what I teach. Check it out. We're getting tight in a range here. We're making what's called an inverted kind of complex head and shoulder here with another side shoulder. CryptoLifer may be the only real one left, in my opinion. Can you look at ETH, please? ETH is high on the stochastics and is far away from the 21 MA right now. Hey, there you go. Isn't removing someone kind of a bit dictatorship kind of like? No, because when you remove bad energy, it keeps the group clear. So what you're telling me is, like, you got to remove bad energy, my man. Like, I've learned that too. You know, I don't want to remove anyone, but I remove bad. That's like me. Right now, this is my special space. I created this YouTube channel. It's my special space. I expect people to come here and learn, and it's a good energetic place. I want to create a good energy. So, create a good energy as I burp, right? Excuse me. But the point of this, But the point of the story is, I don't want anyone stealing the energy, making bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be, and honestly, I don't want to be criticized, like, on my own show, like, not like that, you know? So, yeah. So goodbye, like, you know what I'm saying? It's very similar to if I'm at a park bench and you're playing music that I don't really like. I want to get up and move to another park bench. Like, I can't really remove that. I can't move, so I just moved him to another park bench. That's all. I don't know. I hope you don't look at it like, you know, the way you looked at it. I was more like just kind of like, time to go, you know, bye, Felicia. So look, I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulder, as I showed you. It's also a symmetrical triangle, but it's getting tight. It's got bullpenish feels. You know what I'm saying? It's got bullpenish feels. You got to remember that 4 hour, whenever you're looking at the 7 minute and you are creeping on the little tiny creeping time frames, you got to understand that you're creeping. But the 7 minutes getting tight and it wants to break out. And no matter when Bitcoin gets tight, with the 21-day moving average touching it, it's looking that's a beautiful pattern. It's looking absolutely scrumptious. Looking like it wants to make a beautiful move to the upside. 15-minute has legs. 1 hour is doing this little loop. And, you know, just like we saw the 4 hour yesterday, the 1 hour looks like it wants to kind of not make. And again, I've back-tested this theory. One day I was going to trade and I had my alert system waiting for my stochastic. And if I never did my alert system, I would have learned what I know about the stochastic. So what I know about the stochastics, I don't know if many people even know. I almost feel like I shouldn't tell it all the time. I should keep it to myself because it's like, it's freaking gold. Whole point of the story is stochastics didn't hit my line down here in the middle. And look, even where I put mine, I had a feeling it wouldn't. Look where I put my alert today. That's another reason why I put my alerts on these vertical lines. I started doing this too. That way I never miss my alerts. So I picture where Bitcoin should go. I look at how many candles come. Look, you got one. You can see how fat they are, right? So you can see, look, even if you just take this and you measure here to here, right? That gave me 15 bars, all right? So what I can do is I could take the same length of an area, and that's 15 bars. Put it there, back, okay, 15 bars. And then be like, all right, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7 bars, I'm gonna hit. So I put alerts here on vertical lanes. And when the price hits those alerts, so, yeah. CryptoLifer is an amazing teacher and mentor. Nowhere else can you find the level of skill you can achieve. So unless you take the course and join the trading group, you won't understand. Much love to all. Shout out to Love Learning, thank you. Rounded bottom. Andrew, I'm in London. Hi, here we go. Thank you, Love Learning. Appreciate you. Great show. Can you take a look at Grove token on BSC? Ooh, I don't know. Sounds like it could be a rug pull. We don't know. Are you taking the Stokes? Talking the Stokes in the 1 hour. Knowledge is powered. So look, so the 1 hour looks to be curling to the upside here. Boom. Also, I've got accustomed to putting the RSI in a bit of a flag. Double click any oscillator you want. It'll become full screen. All right, and then we can get in there and get down to brass tacks. But look, that's a bit of that. And look, it's kind of, see how it's breaking out there? It's, and if it gets above this resistance, it's gone. See how resistance. See how it actually has resistance? Oh, yeah. You can trade this just like you trade price action. Look at the support action. Bounce. Look at the bounce there. And look where we bounced here. We had previous resistance there. Right there. Bounce. Dude, we live in a system of complete mathematics. Nothing gets away from itself. So look, RSI. I never showed that before in my life, but I hope you I knew it, but I just, I don't show everything. There's even more than you know. There's more in this little brain of mine here. So look, we're suggesting that we're about to make a big move because the 7 minute is creeping up. Boom, boom, boom. However, remember the POCs. We are right above a POC, which is amazing. When I just said POC, what am I saying? What am I talking about? What is he doing? Well, number one, it's called a point of control for Bitcoin. And tonight's a Saturday night, the one night we don't have to go to the Dow. It's all crypto all night. It's awesome to me. It's fun. It's a freer channel. It's a freer show. So look, right here, we broke and we bounced. Look, we bounced. This is beautiful. Once we broke above, I said, let's see if we can bounce off the POC. And so last night, what I did is I made this cup and handle. Once we bounced, we got rejected by what? The point of control here, which was this fat line here. So once you get rejected by the first, you can only assume you'll bounce off the second one. This was very easy trading. I have to be honest. This was like trading 101. All right. And it was also a cup and handle. So I played the semi cup and handle to the upside and it broke out. And so that's how we called the breakout this morning and we nailed it. Not 8, 12 hours later, we're on our way from 8 in the morning till now. Yeah, it's been 12 hours as we make. And this candle will close in 3 hours and 20 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, those 3 are the 12-hour candles right there. So we had you at a low this morning. If you were in the trading group, you would have been given the basic, and I even, if you go watch the video today, I said, I can't tell you what to do. And I'm open-minded to anything. Bitcoin could dump or pump at any moment. I said, but I've seen this many, many times. And when the 4 hour flips like this, I saw this bend. I said, I've seen this bend I said, I mean, it's highly likely Bitcoin's going to make a big move to the upside. Highly likely. And that's what happened, you know. I mean, I've just seen these patterns. I play them every single day without days off. When you don't take a day off, you're going to know Bitcoin better than you know your real life. I know Bitcoin better than I know my children's names, dude. Like, no, I know my kids' names. But you know what I'm saying? Like, better than I know that me and my wife's anniversary. Like, I spend more time on Bitcoin than anything else in my entire life. You would too. You would too. You know, if basically I got successful being good at tracking Bitcoin. That's why anyone, you know, that's why people, it's kind of sad because I'm like the man in the lonely tower. Because like people only want me for my brain. You want me to cry now? You know, guys, I was just thinking, people only want me for my brain, man. You know, it's the only reason I get on all these shows and people talk about me. No, people say I'm a good guy, but let's be honest. People come because they want to see the analysis. And if you do it every single day, constantly, you're just going to get better and better at it. That's just simple. And if other people aren't doing it as much as you should start to you should be better than the people around you. I'd hope so. If you obsessively spend your life on it, I hope you can call Bitcoin every once in a while. Like, come on now, you know? So that's the idea behind this, is that it's just constant. So glad I started following you, brother. I picked up so much game in the last few months. Your knowledge of the crypto market is gold. Thank you. Appreciate you. I think doctors and CEOs are the same. They work so hard. They have to focus so much. Nah, man, you got the vibes, homie. You're a good guy. Thank you, Kevin Baker. People only want me for my body. I know, you're sexy as hell, though. That's why. If anyone has a moment, they should watch Nova's The Great Math Mystery on PBS. It's crazy how pervasive the Fibonacci sequence is in the world around us and nature. I want to watch that tonight. That sounds awesome. And to copy your dampering dressing styles, pocket squares and rad ties galore. I love you, man. Thanks for the info, guys. I love the energy here. Anytime, Gonzo, anytime. Nobody knows in YouTube and Discord where I find intelligent conversations about this great opportunity. Oh yeah, knowing you now. That's what happened to. Guys, just don't name your kids like Do Kwon from Terra after crypto projects. He called her Luna. Oh no, don't say that. 2 years gone like that, I'm better every day. Hey, it is what it is. So look. So we're looking for a move for Bitcoin to push up. Also, we're looking for it to stay above the POC at 21,200, 21,180 area, and this is this resistance right here. And again, remember that old area that we've been talking about for a long time? 21,800. Yep. This wick right here. And this wick right here. So we got, like, nothing is bullish unless we break 21,008. And then really, until we get above, I'd say this wick here in this range, this wick right there, 24,500 area, like 23,500, excuse me. We got to get above that. You know. Look at the daily now, peaking and getting a little high, suggesting that we may not, that may be it for us. It's a little sketchy right there. See the daily? It's very sketchy, actually. What happened to the daily RSI? It disappeared on me? Oh, there it is. So that's pretty sketch. You see that? And we'll look at that on it. We'll look at another time frame. Let's get back to the 4 hour right now. 4 hour. The 4 hours getting overbought too. So you got the daily getting overbought, the 4 hour getting overbought, 22 hour getting overbought, the 3 day getting up there, 5 day moving, weekly just beginning, hasn't really started yet. So we could still kind of, you know, still in some little bearish until we get above the dotted line. We're bearish. The weekly still in a bearish territory, technically. All right. 2 week chart. It's about to have a go-go. Like, we are so close, but look how big that 2 week chart was. Honestly, let me show you something. Hold on. I'm getting over my head right now. I'm so excited. We have so much to talk about. Hold on. We have a lot to talk about. I can't wait. I'm going to break down those bigger time frames in a second. No, they get me excited. They really do. And I know that don't make fun of me. They get me super excited because I'm a nerd. And I literally get off, if that's the right word, but like I get this like yearning and this energetic feeling when I play with the charts. And it's like an addictive, fun feeling for me. And I'm constantly chasing the probability of life. And I love it. And I wouldn't do anything else. I couldn't do anything else. Like, I was made to trade, man. I was made to become a trader. I was made to play with the charts. This was me. Once I finally found what I love to do with my life, I was there. I was like, this is it. And I want to teach it. I want to live in it. I want to be a part of it. I want it to be, you know, and it's made me everything I've got. It got me out of work. It did everything for me. The charts did everything for me. So now I want to give everyone the same gift that I got from the charts. Like that's like what my channel is about. I'm so happy with how I changed my life that why not help others? So I could sit in a high castle and be rich by myself and just be like, Or I could spread the love and do it with a group of people and make another, and it makes another source of income, of course. I mean, and you want to make 7 streams of income to become a billionaire, honestly. To become a billionaire, 7 streams of income. That's the idea. So that's the goal, to begin to grow. To begin to grow. One step at a time, And also, teaching, you will never get a better feeling than teaching people. I'm telling you right now. You can hit a trade. I have 100x. I have. People saw me do it. I have 50x. I have 20x. I've done the biggest euphoria you can do in life. I've taken tiny bits of money and turned it into bigger amounts of money. It's an awesome feeling. I've done it. It's an amazing feeling, I'm sure. But once you've done it 5 times, 6 times, and it's going to sound rude, but once you've done it up to 7 or 8, 9, once you've 10 to 20x 10 times or more, which I have in your life, you start looking for another rush. I'll be honest. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to say I'm not looking for my next 100x. Beyond me. I cannot wait to pump again. Beyond me. It never gets old. Trust me. But there's another form of high that I'm looking for. And when I started teaching, I knew. I was like, wow, this is like, when someone will be like, oh my God, thank you. Or when I read a testimonial, the overwhelming feeling that comes from it is insane, So. Low liquidity Saturday night. Bitcoin wants to push to the upside, but I'm seeing, in the bigger time frames, seeing some struggles. By all means, let's see what the 7-minute can do. It is at an inverted head and shoulder. Just the measured move alone is just the length of the neck to the head. And up off this. Just so the measured move is to about 21,900 area. Should get to about 21,009. We did break above a POC, a point of control. So you would think we would stay above it. However, we want to avoid the M. It's always about the M that will take you down. So we could do an elongated M, and then the measured move of the M would take you right here. So we have to be very wary that we could be going down bearishly at all times. And how that would happen is we would come up here, probably wick a little bit, start closing candles around here, and that would show you have a double top. And then the double top measured move would take you down here to about 20,500. It'd be okay, you'd hit your POC one more time. But also remember, you're in this rising wedge that's moving to the upside. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. And if it does break down, it would break down to the beginning of the wedge. Right around to this area here or to here. So you're looking at a drop to 19,650 or 19K out of the falling wedge. All right. You have to heed that. That's just something you can't bypass and be like, oh, that's not a falling wedge. I don't see that. No, a rising wedge. You have to heed that information. You must. You can't walk by that and act like it's not there. You got to take it seriously, please. All right. Be open-minded at all times that your idea is not true. Believe that your trade will go well, but open-minded that anything is possible. The same thing that will make you a billionaire in life, that will make you a multi-millionaire, that will turn you from a regular where you started to something unbelievable, flying around the world, changing the world, donating millions of dollars to the rest of the world. And that's what it's about. Being wealthy is not about buying Bentleys. And it's cool if you get to do that, I'm sure. Put your friends in them. It's just fun. They're beautiful cars. Why not? I'm not against it. But buy the Bentley and donate a few million to a town that needs water, or to a group of people that don't have education, maybe hire people to go tutor the teachers there to create better education, creating a lasting legacy with the money. So people will remember you and they'll write about you in the history books and be like, this person made wealth and then distributed it throughout the world. That being remembered and having a legacy is really where it's at. I think that's the coolest thing in the books, man. Literally in the books, no pun intended. So what are you gonna do today that's gonna make me remember you? What are you gonna do today that's gonna make my grandkids read about you? What are you gonna do today that's gonna change the world tomorrow? That's the idea, right? That's the idea behind this channel. Every day that I wake up, every single day that I live and breathe, right? And that's why I could not work for someone else, because when I worked for someone else, unless they were doing something amazing, and I was working for TV, it wasn't that amazing. So just be wary. Bitcoin could be making a double top here. Be very wary of that. Just, write that down. Say the lifer was, cautious of a rejection at resistance at 21,700 area, 21,006 area, and then an M, even though it could look like it could still be an M, even though it's elongated, and then the measured move would take you to 20,005. All right. Then again, we'd be looking for a bearish retest of possibly this rising wedge, and then we could be dropping back to 19K. And that would take the daily down and suffice, right? So I've said it here. This is basically how it happened. They might even fake it out, come down for rejection, then make the M, and then dump you down. Just remember, no matter what they do, stay true to your pattern. That's why pattern traders really, if you're really true to your pattern, you can't get faked out. Why is that? Well, let me explain. Because if they fake out, and if you don't go for traps. So if you don't go for the trap, they'll bust price out. You'll wait. And I wait for the flag to fill. The flag won't. It'll Bart Simpson down. We won't trade it because the flag won't be right. It'll come back into the pattern, get resistance. At that point, it looks like the M, and then we can short it. And then we're at the top of the pattern. We're shorting resistance, short resistance. Once it breaks out, you could bounce off support for a retest. So you want to see it break down and break down. Now, once it breaks out, you want the bearish retest here. There you could, so if you open the short here, you add to the short at the bearish retest. So like you put more and then you double the short here. You don't do anything. I'm saying what a trader does. A trader puts money in, and then you could double on. An idea is to double on the retest. Retest is the safest place to go. That's why it's nice to split the buys in two. Okay, so I just gave you the possible bearish scenario that I believe could happen, and it's strong because the daily is overbought. The 4 hours getting overbought. All right. And the 1 hour will soon be overbought once we get this flip up. How high we get the 1 hour to move is the question right here. And it could even just turn down on us and begin to dump. There's a chance that was our resistance point. That was our high, and we're coming down for another low somewhere here too. You get it? I mean, you can see we went up, down, up, down, up, down, and then remember, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. So it's the higher we go up in the wedge, the more likely it is that we break to the downside. All right. That's just something you have to remember and you have to keep in your head. All right. And I could show it to you till I'm blue in the face, but like, here's a rising wedge right here. It broke down, right? Here's a rising wedge right here. It broke down. Here's a rising wedge right here. It broke down. So you can play the game all you want, but like, that's the game. And there's a high likelihood that that's what's going to happen. All right. Let's zoom out for you, and let's take, and me too. I do this for you and me, trust me. And I want to see the bigger picture here. And so I have the bigger picture drawn for us right now. All right. So an idea is, look, this could be a giant double bottom that could break out too, So I'm open. See how I'm open-minded? And you'd be like, damn, he just said 5 things. But I'll know when a level doesn't get, when we bounce off a level, we're good to go. So like today, I longed because, and also another reason why I longed was the 200-day moving average. We bounced off of it right there. And look, the 21 just crossed. We had a bullish cross right there, a golden cross. We don't want to see a death cross right after that. All right. We do want to see these moving averages getting close and tight. That's a really good sign. So one thing that I see happening here is we were tight. It almost was like a retest of this trend line. I want to say that we like faked out, broke out, and now we broke out. See this? So I know the Stokes are high, but what you do is you've seen everything over time. You've seen high Stokes, low Stokes. You've seen, and so I'm computing in my mind like everything I've seen together at once. I can't lie that I'm not, and I'm going through all the history of trades that I've seen. At any given moment as a trader, your subconscious mind is flying through the information that you have in the bankroll. The more information you have, the bigger the bankroll. And that's why it's just unfair to trade against an old-time trader. Because I don't care what you know about fib and what you know about support and resistance. People that know their game will trade circles on you because they just know so much more about price action than you do. All right. To me, we broke the trend line. Like, to try to fake us inside the trend line, to me, like this, is kind of strange. I'll be open-minded to it because I'm always open-minded, but to me, it's a little weird. because it just doesn't complete the angle properly, in my humble opinion. Over time, that will make sense to you too. You'll just complete angles and they'll make sense to you. Because it's kind of like we fell off and then we made our move, you know? But could we just come back down to the bottom of the pattern? Is this the chance, you know, are we hitting a top area? There's a chance. And I showed you how we're going to get at least to 20,005 on the smaller time frame. And see how we're zoomed out and zoom in now? Now I'm giving you the bigger picture. Now yesterday I called a pump because I said it'd be likely for Bitcoin to bounce off the 200-day moving average. And lo and behold, we got that bounce. Let's take a look at the last few times that we did that. Last few times that we interacted with the 200, we didn't even really get above it. We got a tiny bounce. This one's bigger in structure, way bigger in structure. Okay, so let's take a look. For us to start a bull run, we must get above the 200-day moving average in the 4-hour. That's the first time frame. Like you get above it and below it on the 1 hour and the 15, like okay, whatever. But when you start getting above it on the 4-hour, I'm looking. And so I'm not saying this is the beginning of a bull run, but when the bull run begins, this is the first thing that will happen. So this could be the beginning of a bull run right now. I'm just breaking that down. Here now, right now. There's a likelihood, there's a chance that this is the beginning of the bull run. Okay? I'm putting it out there. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm not saying there's 1,000%. I'm just saying I have seen so much TA in my life, and I know technical analysis very well. And when price action gets above the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame, it is a significant thing to see. Doesn't always mean it's going to be amazing. Look, here we got above it, but we really didn't stay above it. 12 hours later, we weren't there. How long have we been above this one? Let's take a look. An awesome tool to find out is this ruler tool. You can just go from here to here, and it will tell you what you're doing. 1 day and 20 hours, right? 11 bars. How many bars we been up there, guy? 11 bars there, Scotty. Thank you, brother. So we are expecting a little bump here if we can on that 7-minute, but there's no guarantee. All right. Dance time. Dance time, dance time, dance time, dance time. No. So anyway, moving forward. Thank you for the 45.98 in Super Chat. You people are unbelievable. Shout out to each and every one of you on a Saturday night. I'm getting patched here. And you see me drinking the lemon water religiously day and night. All day long. That's what I'm drinking all the time. All the time, baby. Now, what a lot of the OGs, what the other OGs are thinking is like, we'll get at least here to our next big bar of resistance. Right? And it won't even be considered a breakout because, look, this is still on the table. I want to make it really clear. I'm keeping money there in case. 7,700. All right. 77. And I keep seeing 77 all the time. Is that what it's telling me? I don't know. I'm not going to go that far, but bullseye, right? You can put a little like, no. But anyway, $7,700. All right. The chance we're making a bear flag, and that's where we're headed. That's what happened last time. It could happen again. All right. That Fed numbers are coming in on July 26th. Today is the 16th. We have 10 days. It's been a sketchy market. The fact that we still pull gains out the way we do in my group is amazing. It's just because we work so hard. It shows that we work so hard. All right. So what do I see happening right now? All right. After everything I've gone through today, what do I see happening right now? Well, the 4-hour has momentum, and it just crossed. So it still could do this, and like that's a big move. So don't put it past the idea that it couldn't actually still make a pretty big move from where it's at. Even though it is extended and it's high, it doesn't mean it's over. It's not curving. It's not too high. There's some gasolina in the stem. And also the RSI never crossed the dotted line. And the last time we were low, we came up. Low, we kind of went sideways there. Depends. Doesn't mean we're definitely getting there, but usually we do get up a little bit. So something to think about on the RSCZ. All right. Let's do a little midnight waves in the soft, deep house. I just like deep house too, though. Deep house is cool. All right, so look, on a Saturday night, too, we got to keep it real. You know, keep you relaxed and in the mood to listen. You can't put it past that this is the rising wedge that I showed you before. I don't want to go back into the smaller time frames now. I'm trying to zoom you out, so I don't want to get too, you know. The 21 crossing the 400 in the 4 hour is also a big deal. We've been using that for other coins. We'll be getting big moves out of them. Right after that happened, a huge move is coming out of the coin. Also, as I said before, that is that, you know, I'm not going to draw it again, but there's your cup, there's your handle, and you have to respect measured moves. And wave 1, wave 2, wave, you know, these are waves. And that's suggesting we're going to break out to 22,800. That's just, so many times I've seen ridiculously large measured moves. They don't make sense to me. And I'm always like, that doesn't make any sense. And the price does it. And I've kicked myself when I haven't just played the science the way the science is supposed to be played. So after years of not doing the science, I've fallen in line. Yes, sir, Mr. TA, sir. What did you say was the measured move? Yes, sir. Let me do. Yes, sir. Now, it doesn't mean I wait to get there every time. I'm usually what's called cute trading. Everyone else is doing the measured move that figures this out. So I like to trade about 80% shy, 70% shy, and get out every time. I'm here for a long time, not just a good time. You know, so my dad used to say the opposite. I'm here for a good time, not just a long time. You know, so 1 hour is also in a flag to me and looking bullish. Like, that's a pretty bullish flag to me. And it's like almost breaking out as we speak here. And you're getting this like bend here too. I'd like to see it continue to the upside. Let me just double click it. I want to see what it looks like close up. Bearish right now with a bearish retest that just happened. So downside. See that? Could curve at any moment, but it has weird how it's down, but we got a green candle just poking up there. And look, that candle just opened above resistance. It's a big deal. 58 minutes, that candle will close 21,300. I am bullish, and I'm even bullish on this. So I showed you the big flag that I'm bullish on, and I'm even bullish on this little flag, getting back to 22,181. Another reason why I'm bullish is we broke the POC and we're holding above it. Once we broke it up here, we could have got dumped back down. But look, we're holding this right here. Look, resistance, 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 bounce, 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 21,200, the POC. So I'm looking for a move up here in the next hour, 2 hours with low liquidity. No guarantees, but I'm looking for a move up into this region. Then we can start to come down and crash on that 1 hour. Come up on here. What I don't want to see is the M. See that? So we're looking to avoid an M on the 1 hour. So if you want to, if you're looking to trade BTC, if I was looking to trade BTC, I don't know what you're doing, but if I was looking to trade BTC or any coin in the market, because it's gonna follow Bitcoin. So if I was looking to trade anything, you'd have to look at Bitcoin. And what you're looking for is you're looking for a break above this resistance right here. Right? And there's a 68% chance that's going to happen. So there's a higher probability, like I said last night or this morning, that you're going to break up. And I know I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to do it, but that is a Sammy cup and heady to the upside. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. But I mean, and I'm not trying to make cup and handles every 5 seconds, and I don't mean to. This is what I see, and that's what it says is going to happen. And I keep doing that, and that's what happens. And I don't know why. You tell me why. You know? If there was, you know why? Because that's the science, and we're playing the science, and that is what it is. So look, I'm calling another move, Sammy cup and handy up here. Now, there's no guarantees, but I'm calling another move. Look, you even have a cup and handle on the RSI for crying out loud. Like, look at it. It's like the clearest cup and handle I've ever seen because the RSI is in a cup and handle. Look at it. You can see it, right? I mean, say it ain't so, Junior. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Joe. Shoeless Joe Jackson. He can. So, I'm sticking to this move. Small time frame though, not huge, but yeah, a bend back up. Even though we're looking at a bearish scenario on the cross there, it's still looking bullish to me. Small time frames are suggesting that we get a pump too. Short squeeze, let's take a look at BOOKMAP. We should be getting a short squeeze now. People are going to short and they're about to get squeezed. That's what's looking like is about to happen to me. You tell me. I don't know. But I'm looking at a short squeeze, my friends. I could be wrong. Any moment I could be wrong. I want to make that really clear. All right? You'd hope the guy that just does it every single day might actually have somewhat of an edge. But you never know. Who knows? You know. These other YouTubers make a video to sell their Bybit. Like, watch, like this morning I should have been, and now here's the moment where I talk about Bybit, and then I'm going to be like, no, I don't talk about Bybit in the 10,000 or the 4,000 free coins you can get. I don't do that because I'm not a Bybit shill. Why am I not a Bybit shill? Because the sad part about it is, even if I was a really good trader and I was really going to go about Bybit the right way, and because this is what happens, I'm a good trader and it's all great, right? And so I go, okay, guys, use my Bybit link. Let's just say I say this. This is a disclaimer. I'm not saying this, but I'm like, here, use my Bybit link below, you know, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, and get your discount, yada, yada, yada. And only do it responsibly. And I put out my trades and I kept saying, here we go and here we go. And, you know, what happened is people would start using my link. And if I won big trades, I would get huge commissions from the wins. And so what would happen is the portfolio started with like 100 grand trading, when it ended up being like, I'd start making 100 grand a month off of the Bybit link, right? So I'd keep trading, right? And I'd be like, yeah, guys, we're doing it. But I'd start making like so much money off the Bybit link. You see what I'm saying? Because Bybit overpays to the point of no return. Like, everyone makes money on their commission on their links, but Bybit does it to some other level. Like, they do it to another level. Because they make a lot of money and they want to get more and more people in. And they know how many people they can liquidate. So they want to get more and more people pushing it. So it's like, so they have a bankroll. So they almost make it impossible for you not to do it. They're like, they offered me like 30 grand a month at the beginning when I had 8,000 subs. They offered me an exorbitant amount of money. And they told me, oh, this guy's doing it. You know, everyone else is doing it. Why don't you do it? And I was like, because I don't want to be a shill, you know? And what happens is, so you do it for the right reasons and you have no bad intentions. What happens is you start making so much money on that Bybit link, you keep pushing it. Because you're like, man, like, then you buy a house, you buy a nice car, you buy a Bugatti, right? You start flying around the world. And now you're not buying around the world in the dreams that you created or your YouTube channel. You know, you started a YouTube channel and that was your dream. But now you're kind of working for Bybit. And the second you take your foot off the pedal, like, you're not bringing in that big time money anymore. Like, you know, now, yeah, you're a good trader. You know how to trade, but you're going to lose some trades here and there too. And then as you go up and down, sometimes you're going to lose a trade and your team's going to lose because everyone follows your trades, right? And you're still going to get paid huge fat sums of commission. So it's never going to feel like a loss to you. So while your whole team is thinking you're with them and you're really going through the trenches, you're not. So even if you start Bybit at the best possible idea and you're like, this is the best thing, I want to be the best I can, to me, you just become a shill at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. And anyone could say I'm wrong about it. You could prove me if I'm wrong. It just, eventually, you become corrupted by the amount of money they keep paying you. And you eventually just aren't the guy you started as. Like, you're somebody else. You tell me. I don't know. And I'm not trying to, like, I'm trying to have this is an open discussion I'm trying to have. I'm trying to have an open discussion about it. Like, everyone always attacks everyone when they say something they feel. I'm just saying, this is how I feel. I could be, someone could say, you know what, you're wrong, man. Someone could do it responsibly, and it's just because the link they use, it's okay, as long as, you know. So I'm open-minded to this, 100%, as you can see. Clearly open-minded to either idea. End of the day, we have a shoulder ahead, a shoulder on the right side. That breaks out 60% of the time. This is about a bull pennant that breaks out 60% of the time. And I'm feeling that energy. Also, falling volume with falling price tells me lack of sellers. Where are the sellers? They should have sold off. They could not. I'm looking for a move for Bitcoin up to about 22,361. That's the measured move, and I'm going to leave it at that. No guarantees. What would stop that from happening is we get a push up here, fake out to this area. This ends up making an M pattern, and M's drop to the downside, and we end up down here. So if we start getting trouble around here, and then we'll look, do we make a head and shoulder? Do we make a diamond? Something happens. We might get a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. You'll see a bad pattern that'll coincide. You also see some bearish divvy up here, which actually kind of, if you pump up hard and this pumps up hard, you will end up seeing some bearish divergence. Already getting called out here on the R right there too. So just, so I'm not 100% bullish. I'm not 100% bearish. I'm aiming towards the probability of the shape and of the lack of sellers here, but there's no guarantee at all. All right. Here's BOOKMAP. Beautiful people at BOOKMAP. I love BOOKMAP. Made by Sachi, and there's a liquidation there, a long liquidation. So there's a seller selling. They're going to sell into pressure. Okay. You see, you got a lot of buys right here at 21,000, even 20,800. It looks like they're not going to let the price go much lower than that. So we seem to have price trapped. And then back to that 21,006, One order there, he's trying to sneak out there 700 Bitcoins at around 22,500. He's sitting on the limit there. That's kind of my level. So he believes in me. He believes in me. He's got him. He's right at that same area I'm at, right? Look, he's right there, 22,004. He's right there, 22,500. So this one whale's with me here, up here. See him? And this guy at 22K, he's got 500 Bitcoins. This sell at 300 Bitcoins. This sell at 279. And then the chunk in the orders here, 375, 415, 336, right? And you got a bunch of buys. They want to jump on in at 20,008. They want to jump in at 20,000 and a huge buy wall at 21,000. Bigger than the sell wall. I mean, so I don't see enough pressure to push this. I don't see enough sellers to push the buyers out. You see? I see them both kind of landlocked. Someone's going to switch sides, and the second they do, this is going to fall down. So they're trying to lock you in so you can't figure out which way we're going. At one point, one buyer is going to become a seller, one seller is going to become a buyer, and that's going to be the one piece that pushes this thing over. You see how even they got us? And they've been locking us in for a while. Look at this. You can see price action because I had to stop and start it, you know. So, crazy BOOKMAP. What I want to see is the short liquidations, not the long. 18,000 in longs just got liquidated. 9 people just got liquidated for 18K, or 9 positions. Could have been one guy. We don't know. But liquidations just occurred right there on Binance Futures. All right. And they just added liquidations to BOOKMAP. If you want BOOKMAP, you cannot get it with a better discount than the way I give it. So go down to the link below and snatch it up and see those orders. It's so interesting and fun to be a part of the order book. I love it. Ever since I started using BOOKMAP, it's been amazing. All right. Okay, so could we just start dumping right now? I mean, I don't see too strong a bearish divergence in the 1 hour. Kind of see some hidden because the swing down to swing down. No, I don't even see hidden. No, I don't. I'm going to stay true to my flag for now, but anything is possible. But I'm going to stay true to my flag for now. I like the pattern is vicious. It's a vicious pattern. Kind of dropped out and dropped back in, you could say. This thing wants to break out. The inverted head and shoulder wants to break out too, but anything is possible. One bearish sign, you say this is a rising wedge slightly, see? If you broke that to that. And wants to break down this part of it. I'm always open-minded, you see? Always. But the probability, it's always about the probability. At the end of the day, we made a good trade today. Am I trading this? No. Am I going to force a trade? No. I made a great trade this morning. Things went perfect as planned. I then traded an altcoin that also went well. Both trades went well. I'm out on my trades by like 1 o'clock on a Saturday. I made 10% trading BTC3L. It was a blessing. I moved on, you know? And so from there, it is what it is. Okay. All right, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell, sideways action. Let's see if there's any coins going crazy. While Bitcoin kind of just goes sideways, a lot of times the whales lock up Bitcoin so they can trade alts, and alts go crazy. And today was not even one of the exceptions. We saw a huge move for bond, up 168%, something crazy. I put opacity on our radar yesterday. Let's see what it's doing. Looking tight and tight and tight, getting tighter and tighter. I would watch OPCT, keep it on the radar. 1 hour looking scrumptious. When Bitcoin goes sideways, see how the 1 hour is starting to do this little spin? So I can see it without even seeing it, but I saw this little curve up. That's big to me. And it already actually got a big move here out of the wedge. See that wedge move up? Falling wedges break to the upside 68% of the time. Bit of a cup till handle. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder there too to the upside. Bang. Bang, bang. We can't see the inverted head and shoulder. Let me show you for a split second. I don't want to waste your time, but I also want to show you. If I can do it faster than fast, then we can move on. But like inverted head and shoulder, we broke to the upside, right? See that? All right. Anyway, I like what I'm seeing. 1 hour, push it up. Watch OPCT. Tends to move when the market gets some life. It's one of the first coins that always moves. And it also likes to beat up on Bitcoin. The OPCT BTC pair tends to do well. I do not know why, but it tends to have its way here and there. Shout out to all the new lifers jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 650 lifers in the game. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Pushing through that. We got to push through the law of resistance. You know, whenever you're doing something amazing with your life, the law of vibration, the law of attraction, whatever laws you're using, you must hit the law of resistance. If you're not hitting the law of resistance, that means you're not doing what you need to be doing with your life. if you're too many things are just falling against you, you got to be moving forward and hitting the law of resistance. You hit the law of resistance, and that's when you need to either ramp up. You got to do something. You got to push through that area. It's going to be a tough time, but the more power and the more momentum you grab, the more you can get through those times, right? So you just keep pushing. You just keep pushing. Okay. Opacity looks nice to me. Parsec. I've been holding Parsec for a long time. Look at the tightness that it's showing. Look at that. Starting to break out. I like to pull a Fibonacci when something like that is happening. Uncannily in the golden pocket. Is it not? I mean, that's insane. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's so interesting. Then you want to go to the 4. You want to see that 21 crossing the 200, which we already had. They're getting kind of far apart. I like them when they're tighter, right around there or right around here, the tightness. But, I mean, the 4-hour is pushing to the upside. It has momentum. This is interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Parsec went for some gains here. I'll take it just the length of this pull. I wouldn't add that crazy wick, even though that's kind of what you should do on the algorithmic move. Wouldn't be surprised if it hit a bigger gain. But Parsec on my radar on the 4-hour now, because it still has gasolina from the Poquito, right? The golden Poquito. Let me open that up. I don't know why I'm going so mini over here on you guys. You got like your magnifying glasses out. Well, check it out here on the Saturday night live stream. 533 people on the live, 306 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Sometimes I forget. So if you forgot, please jump on in. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Burns, thank you so much. Look at the balls. Thank you for moving the balls around. I love it when people move my balls in the jar. So awesome to watch them moving around like that. Appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. I would greatly appreciate it at CryptoLifer, the CryptoLifer on Twitter. Actually, CryptoLifer33 on Twitter, the CryptoLifer on TikTok, and CryptoLifer and the CryptoLifer on Facebook. Sorry, I had to take a look at that. Like, what do I call myself on Facebook? So this 4-hour suggests that you will make about 60% gains, maybe more. Wow. So what I do is I go to the 15. Wow, you can't even. It just happened. The pump just happened, so we just missed the pump. So now it's got to flag out, just like we showed you Bitcoin earlier today, and we flagged it out. You could have learned so much from the Bitcoin idea today. When I go to the comments, some guy's hating on me. And I write back now, whenever anyone hates on me, you know what I write back now? I say, you know what? I remember writing a comment when I was like in a bad place. Just like I went to a YouTube channel and I just wrote a comment. I've done it before. I did so, I shouldn't have done it. And, years ago, whatever, I was in a bad spot. I was like, hey, your channel, yeah. And I trolled and I was in a bad place. And I wasn't on my way, and I wasn't feeling amazing, and I wasn't in a good spot. So, like, think about it. If you're grinding, if you're, like, doing meetings every day, if you've got a team, if you're flying at the speed of light, if everything is going well, right, you don't have time to write nasty comments on someone's YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So I know when someone's doing that, they're in a bad spot. And so I'm trying to, like, form out a way, maybe, like, and just be like, listen, man, we love you. We're here for you. And, like, whatever you need, like, can we help you? Sorry, but can we help you? I just feel bad when they're basically reaching out saying they're hurting, and yeah, and people usually troll on those trolls the most, and they need the most help, so 4-hour looks beautiful on this. I have to wait for a flag to develop on the smaller time frame, 7-minute, 15-minute, something like that, but I like what Parsec is doing, showing signs of life here. When I say 4-hour has gas, I mean it's got legs. Like, it still has room to move. Like, there's really no reason to give up on the idea of this chat. ERTHA, we just missed it. We just missed it. See what I teach? Had I opened my eyes and seen this, ERTHA. Let me jump into the chat. Someone might have said something, but look, and then you can see that's a bit of a cup and handle there. But even if you don't do that, because to me the cup's not symmetrical enough. That's the length of your pull. And bang, look at that. And look, if I pull a fib from this wick here all the way up to here, where do we go? There. And if I just pull these, because to me it's the local fib. And even there, like, that was your main impulse, I deal with a lot of that. That is the 618. You see that? If you take just this impulse. Now, I've dabbled with this and I've spent thousands of hours doing that for the most part, you just want to take the range that you have, you know. Nonetheless, that's still a 0.5 Fibonacci bounce. And that's looking pretty scrumptious, like there's more to go on ERTHA. Like, look, it's still got gas on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, actually. You know. Wow, all of these just broke out now. So, ERTHA has more gas. You got to flag it out, you know. I'm almost like, you can flag it out. I'm done flagging it out for today. Badger actually looked somewhat bullish. See, this is something I would scalp on the 15-minute. And I would still know that it was high risk. But I'd go for it, you know, on a good night. But, I mean, look, that's falling volume with falling price. Badger says it's going to pump to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if you got another, you know, 3 to 10% out of it. It's high risk, high reward type of play. All right, you don't have a lot of action for the stop loss. You're going to be iffy, you know. Again, it's sketchy. And it's low liquidity Saturday night, and Bitcoin could dump on you, and it doesn't. Anytime you trade, you have to know that anything could happen. And anything could happen. But that's a flag on Badger. Low stochastics, MACD having lack of bullish momentum, and even look, you got this like cup and handle here. Same thing that we saw in Bitcoin, the same cup and handle on the RSI. So if Bitcoin pumps, Badger will pump with it. The whole market will. It's been hot lately too. Badger on KuCoin in a flag on the 15-minute. Okay. Badger. Quite interesting to see. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for the 330 likes. Thank you, dear Lord, for all the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for everything in my life. Thank you for this beautiful channel and everyone here. I'm blessed. Amen. Man, every time someone cares about you and your dream, like, you gotta be blessed, right? So look, I mean, the last time we saw something like this, we saw a massive move to the upside. Number one, let's go over it. All right. Bit of a double bottom with a higher low right off the bat. Okay. And that's why stay tuned to this channel. You never know what you're going to see. So you got the cup and handle. Double bottom. Burger was hot and then it's not. It also follows Badger. So if Badger pumps, Burger pumps. You get it? I'm going to say it's here. It's going to come down again. I mean, that 15-minute is sketchy. It's a little high. 1 hour's doing that flip. Four-hour really wants to move. Interesting. So you saw that double bottom on the smaller time frame, right? I mean, it's doing that fib movement on the 4 hour. And the smaller time frames were showing you signs of a move. This is interesting. Burger on the 4 hour, use the small time frames to position yourself. See, like, I don't give signals. I don't tell people what to buy or sell. I really don't. But what I do, what I'm accustomed to doing, is just putting technical analysis onto things and finding out where the highest probability may lie, right? And just and just having fun with you guys, with you all here, you know. Look, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. It's also a little bit of hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. That's very interesting. Burger, hidden bullish, 618 fib. I mean, you know, only thing I don't like is the moving average a little far apart. They could get a little closer than they are right now. 1 hour is forming like kind of that shoulder head and the right shoulder there, the slanted, drunken, inverted. And as we showed you before, like on the 15, even I go to the 7, bit of a double bottom there. I mean, that's a beautiful double bottom, if I've ever seen one. Didn't sound right, but there was no, you know, no innuendos there. See, that's a trade you're looking at. You're buying the rounded bottom and you want to get to the target, which does take you to the next resistance area. You know, you'd be looking somewhere here or here, anywhere in that region to take some profito. Yes, I said profito from the golden Paquito. It is what it is. Don't you know what we know? Don't give me a C-no. Unless you get deboed. Look through the peephole. So look, you are my peoples. So look, 21% gains possibly coming out of Burger. All right. However, 1 hour is a little sketch right now, just like Bitcoin. We need it all to play along, and you know, there's no guarantees at all. Trying to see if like you might even fall lower to the wedge. So if Bitcoin gets denied and this denies you down here, always have a stop loss. I do like the double bottom. I don't like where the Stokes are on the 1 hour, I'll tell you that. If they were low, I'd be more apt to jump in on this trade. I like the price action. The price structure is giving me more confidence than the stochastics, and I like them to be conjoined. However, the 4 hour does want to move. 1 hour and the 15 minute just need to reset. Unless we get a spike up here, 1 hour resets for the bounce out, sideways action. This could move. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour, but you got to zoom in on smaller time frames to really assess the entry. But you have to remember the 4 hour is touching that double bottom, right? So Burger just went up like 400%. Remember that. And it retraced a little bit, but not too bad. It went from $50 to like $4. Now it's back at 187. 187 with my glove in your mind. So look, it's 187 with my glove in your mind. So Burger on KuCoin, all right. USDT. And then if we zoom in to the 15, but again, just be, you know, I think there may be better trades out there too. Just want to put it on your radar. Chance it does make a huge move out of the double bottom and that retracement. And see how you zoom in? You like, see how there's so much to do before you get into a trade? I assess multiple time frames before I even think about touching something. Before I even think about entering a trade. There's so much that goes on. You don't just jump into a trade. It's ridiculous. So much thought processing goes into planning all my trades. Even ones that don't work out. Oh well, at least I tried. At least I put in all the work that I could to get me where I needed to be. Look, we gave you Fly. Fly hit the gains. Bang, hit exactly the target. It's crazy. What up, Slim? MFT, High Finance. I put this out earlier today. And bang, bang, bang. Shout out to anyone that jumped into MFT for gains. And look, it was Fibonacci, the 21 across that. 4 hours looking good with a move to the upside. Still has Gasolina. But up 7%. Nothing huge, but still made a gain. And still pumping up a little bit. MFT. Actually, that's the 1 hour with gains still coming at you. 4 hours coming. 1 hour still has moves. Interesting. Look at that 4 hour candle. Bang, bang, bang. MFT. And I believe I found MFT this morning. Why? I was just looking at coins that were hot. This one tended to have the... So look, the reason, and this is how I give trades too. We try not to just give a trade. It was Hilly Finance. So look, this way, it's 7 in the morning. It was one of the first trades I gave today. Falling wedge, 1 hour SRR is low. That's why I didn't give the trade. It's the first setup that I posted for you to learn from. But the technical analysis was this. The falling wedge, the 1 hour SRR was low. The 0.618 Fibonacci retracement aligned with the 200-day moving average. So I saw that we were coming down in between the 0.5 and 0.618. And I even thought we might go lower. The 618 and the 200 were right there. You seen that? But I even thought that was an interesting thing to see. Falling volume with falling price indicating the sellers are losing momentum, and it was on the 21-day. 50-minute may need to come down for the best entry. Watching if price action can stay above the 0.5 fib. Stop loss under the 0.706 fib. Potential profit was 18%. Right? There's your 706 fib stop area. So like something to think about, right? And lo and behold. So every single thing we teach is it. And then look, the next thing I posted here banged on you for 20% gains. PMON looks nice. Look at that consolidation. I mean, that's tight. It looks like it's about to blast to the upside. I mean, that's like... Last time I saw something that tight, and then I can pull a FIM on that too. When you hit the wrong button on the lob. I mean, 886 retracement. That looks like it's about to pop right now. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't even pull a fib on that. That's done. But That's interesting. How it's been holding that level. Bounce, bounce, bounce. It's in a range. Kind of like Bitcoin's POCs. $15-minute wants to dump. See, I don't touch anything until the 15-minute comes down. So I don't care how good it looks. And I don't care if I miss the opportunity and it pumps the other way. It doesn't bother me. I just have a trading style that I'm going to follow no matter what. I like how the 7 minutes coming down may flip the 15 and keep it in regulated spots. So that's actually interesting to me. PMON. I've seen anything. That's why I say may, and it could, because I've seen every different type of thing. You just got to watch it. Or you just play it the same way every time and it doesn't do what you want, then who cares? This was looking hot to me. It went sideways, but look, I can redistribute this idea. Look at that. That's bullish. About to touch the 200-day. These coins are like looking weird, you know. Not saying they're guaranteed to pop, but they're just like the setups are looking. They've made bulls, they've hit areas, they've tightened, and now they're making bullish patterns. Like, you know, this is to the downside. That'd be a nasty bear pan. That's what we were last week. You know, things were just actually seeing some signs of life here. It's quite interesting, to say the least. I'm going to get to the chat in a second. So sorry I've been avoiding the chat tonight. I'm just in my own head, in my own zone. That's what happens. But I'm just looking at so much, I can't believe it. I'm letting my mind just go free with the charts, you know? I mean, that 4 hour looks beautiful. As long as the 1 hour can go sideways and not wreck this thing. 1 hour sketches me out a little bit. But MBL, and this is like Gina's favorite coin. She played, I remember her always playing this, MBL. Looks bullish. Bullish. For sure. Unreal. MBL 4 hour looks bullish, but wait, see, yeah. People gotta learn, man. You know. Wow. That Cabanero barely played out. Didn't give us, yeah, give us a little something, but not enough. Not enough cheddar in the poquito. But now if you look, I mean, it's starting to get that flatter bottom. I call that the B Pro special, you know. Because ever since B Pro broke out of these, I started being like, well, I mean, that's tight. 4 hours getting a little high, though, but that could make a move. Not my favorite. See, I skip on that. Cat's all right. JSMY might pump on 3L. Token, Jupe was hot to play. Jupe on my radar. Ascendex on my radar. Ooh, Jupe. Still where I want you to be. Look at that. I haven't looked at Jupe in a couple days. Look, still looking hot to me. And now, look, we can change this up to this. Get rid of that. Always recycle, everybody. You know, don't throw those lines away if you can use them again. You know, then they go off into the Trading View Ocean, and then little Trading View fish eat them. You know, so you got to recycle these lines if you can. Don't throw them out into Trading View World and the Trading View Trash. The Trading View Trash guy, he got to take them out. So they end up somewhere. All right, so recycle your lines if you can. Like I used some of these white lines from the last time. You know, just be nice to the Trading View community. All right, do what you can. It's completely ridiculous, right? This is interesting to me, and it's looking like it wants to pump. I mean, every time we play this coin, it treats us so lovely and so well. But anything is possible, right? So, I like the setup. I like the way it's looking. It's interesting to me, I'll tell you that. I'm just going through the rounds for y'all. I'm seeing what I want to trade. This is what I would do if I was sitting alone. You see? I would just be using my brain, pattern recognition, flying through the charts, looking what I'm looking at, seeing how the 15, 1 hour, basically giving you my special sauce live. Exactly how I would live my life. This is just like this is me all day long. This is me in a nutshell. This is how you make money. Everyone thinks it's making money like You sit and do the same thing every day and you get good at it. Or somewhat good at it. I don't even like saying good at any, you know. Consistent maybe, you know. And then people love you, you know, because they know. They just know. Jupe's on the radar for gains. I like this coin. I personally may enter the coin. I'll be honest. Looks has been hot on my radar. And there it goes for gains. I talked about it possibly coming back down on the radar today. Never did that. Stayed up high and then banged on them for more gains. So I'm not always right. Sometimes I miss, right? It's on the radar, though. Look at that. 34% gains for looks. However, I wanted it to come on down. Did the 1 hour come on down? Yeah, see, I'm waiting for the 1 hour to reset. But I was up here. Maybe it did reset. Hold up. I put on an alert for the 1 hour to reset. I think, yeah, the 1 hour did reset. Right there. And that's the entry. Right there. Hold up. Let me go back to looks. So I think we can celebrate some gains right now. I missed the alert, of course, but I know I did in alerts. Pretty sure I did in alerts because when I draw like that, it means I'm in alerts. So yesterday at 1:30. Yesterday at 12:33 p.m. I was looking at looks and I'm like, set alerts for looks in the 1 hour for entry. All right, so let's go back to how that looked. So we were high right here. And I'm saying to set alerts for looks. All right. So remember, this is yesterday. So if you go back in time, I'm like, watch this and set an alert on it. Like, this is how amazing my trading style is. And I'm giving you my special sauce every day, which is kind of nuts. But and I could die tomorrow. That's what I really say. So I wouldn't get a chance to teach you this tomorrow. So that's how I always commit to this idea. Shout out to the $77 in super chats. I appreciate it. I'm going to get to every single one of them. We're going to get to, I have not looked at the chat once today. Or I did at the beginning, but I haven't glanced at it yet. I'm just in the zone right now. I'm so sorry. But I am in the zone. And when I'm in the zone, I let myself you want me in the zone. Trust me. Trust me. All right. Just let me go when I'm in the zone. But I will get to all the super. I always service my peoples. Doesn't sound right, but don't make fun of me. You know, I always service I always take care of the chats. All right. So this was the idea here. All right. Let me just double click how it looked. Yeah, we were high in the Stokes. That was the point up. And I'm saying maybe we'll come back to the point of control, or maybe we'll go sideways. But whatever happens, put an alert here on the 1 hour. Okay. So you press play. The Stokes never reset. They went up a little bit. So you would have missed that 15-minute. You would. However, when I see it go halfway down, I flip to the 15. If the 15-minute gets pinned, I'm in. So 15-minute would have given you the entry there. And I learned that the hard way by missing what I just showed you. But I teach my students about the 15-minute flag. So, So, but again, you know, so I found the pitfalls and I figured out how to trade against them. All right. 1 hour 4 hours very high. So despite the 4 hour being high, I'd be, you know, to me, my trading style kind of tells me that's a little too risky, right? But wow, lo and behold, that thing would pump. Interesting. I can't believe it. Little flag there to the upside. So Stokes can be high, and sometimes it's the technical analysis and the bounce off support and resistance that's going to let you get the move to the upside, right? And that's interesting. Very interesting. Uppo banged out of this just as we thought. Look at that. It was that easy, huh? To make 24%. Just draw a line and buy right there on the 4 hour. Call it a day. Don't look at any other time frame and just let it rip. Sometimes it can be that easy. I've traded it 100 different ways, every different way. Shift is getting shifty. It's getting very tight in the range. 4 hours getting a little high, but we just showed you how that can pump anyway. But it's getting tight in the range. What is the 1 hour looking like? Too high, I wouldn't touch it. 15 minutes too high, I wouldn't touch it. See? Wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot bow, bang. Shout out to Dustin Calva. Captain Kirk Kirksinger won't guarantee the discount every time. Could just be a special thing for the week or something. But the email is definitely the place to get the answers. It's raining a lot here. Song is just perfect. Shout out to Blessed Auto Group. Shout out to every lifer. What's good, lifer? At the pool with the fam. Just check it in. My guy never stops. Always on the ground. Shout out to Bison Non. At the pool late night, huh? That's awesome, man. I want to go on a vacation with you and your fam, man. Sounds like it would be fun. Lifer, I don't like what happened to Luna CUSD on Friday. The wicks were clearly manipulated. Sad weekend for me. It's all good. God is in command. I lost the battle, not the war. Thanks for everything. Hey, man, just don't over leverage yourself and don't put too much into trades. You know, sounds like you put way too much of your money in a trade. That's what I'm getting from that information. Again, though, I can't tell you what to do with your money. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor, but sounds for me from reading that you were a little overextended. But who knows? Who knows? I love when you go on your coin hunts like that. Good learning time. Anytime, man. Actually got a message from Lifer today in Discord saying that if you can't make beginners classes, you can sometimes purchase it for 50% discount and get the video. Yes, you could. He's not in the zone. Who's going to be? Your Lieutenant Weinberg? You're funny. Pumps are the best. I think of them as people opening their wallets wide open. He's in the zone. Must have been the alert number 2001 that did not register. Yeah, you're funny, right? SuperChat's Luna C, Fractal, BTC, free pump, dump, and compare STORJ. So wait, we got $82 in SuperChats. DAPT, just a quick 14. DAPT did a quick 14%. Dope. I like when they super chat just to let me know. Thank you so much, Marin C. We love you. Hope everything's working out. Trading should be boring. Trading should be boring. Trade, rinse, repeat. Shout out to Dinky. Yeah, right. Just 35 likes to reach 400 Lifer fam. Then just 114 to match the lovely Lifers watching around the world. Shout out to Love Learning. Don't believe they are accidental charts shown on the live. He's looking at something. Isn't the pump just some holiday euphoria? What holiday? They end up in the digital back rooms. Short squeeze, here we come. Are you sure? Let's see. Nah, now we're getting banged to the downside, see? It's a long squeeze, dude. Longs are getting liquidated hard. People just keep going in a little too early. They're coming and grab that liquidity. Now he's down at 20,007. See how he's moved down? And see how the liquidity kind of has gotten bigger down here? See that? It's pushed out. Highly likely we're going down to 20,700 now. I'm telling you right now, is what it is. That's where the liquidity lies. That's where it's going to go. It is what it is, man. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. It just is what it is. And that's why you're like, yo, but you said bullish this whole time. And yes, I mean, the probability is bullish. And that's how I play it. But did I open up a trade tonight? I did not. No. I took profits on a beautiful pump today. All right. Do I have alerts set and stuff like that? Exactly. I'm looking at the hot coin. Like right now, this needs an alert in the 1 hour. I'm not touching it till the alert comes down. I even put a blue line here. In a couple hours, it'll let me know what it's doing. And then I can go from there. Just a way to keep me in track with the coin too as well. And you do whatever makes you happy. Hawthorne for the bang. Look at this, dude. HTR for the win. Look at this. I had it at hello, baby. I had it at hello, HTR. Look at this. On 712, I gave you HTR. Right here. Look at this. I just can't. I can't stop making gains. Someone, please. It hurts. The gains hurt me so bad. Like, I have to, wash off the gains every night. I got to get this special soap just to wash off all the gains. They're all over me. It's insanity. But look, on 712, alerts on Hawthorne as well. And I'm just popping out alerts on people. I'm like, watch this thing. Could come down on the 1 hour and pop on you. Let's take a look at how this looked like. So it was here high. Wanted to come on down and bounce to the upside. Hawthorne on 712. Look, it did basically exactly what I said. It went right there, bounced up. Went down a little bit low to grab some liquidity. Stop loss should be lower than this next low, though. If you go in here, if I go in right here, stop loss got to be below this line because you can't. You got to be 2 support and resistance lines below. 1, 2, right down there. Bang. So that's amazing. So the alert would have hit, would have entered the trade. Stochastics went low, just so we gave you the alert here. So I didn't give you the alert. We basically told you to set an alert, right? And watch the price action. And if it fit your trading style and your proper risk management, then you take it. But if and only if is a big question there. All right. The beat is vibing. That's Sack. Shout out to Stack McChange in the game, dude. I love you, Stack. Love seeing your name in the chat, man. Shout out to all the blue crew, man. We got Stack McChange in the house. Dustin McCava, David Kendall, Gregory, the sniper, the lifer. I love you, man. Anku Kutsi Butsu, love learning. What else we got? A Dingo, 8 Masatoshis, East Jordan. And I think we got them all. Psycho Lamental, we love you, brother. Only the real lifer could post in there. It wasn't a DM. That message was from 203. In the zone with chill music. Who needs to drink or get stoned when you have the CryptoLifer teaching you here for free? Shout out to David Hagen. We love you, man. I love what you just said. You can get high on life right now, man. Yeah, I was overextended. Lesson learned. First time I felt I didn't know anything about trading. They won and I couldn't accept it. All good. I learned. Hey, man, everyone's got to learn that. Tokyo Sex Whale sent the $29.99 at the beginning of this chat. Much respect to you. But there's $82 in chat revenue right here. I'm just wondering what's happened now. 9:45. How do we go all the way to 9:45 on a Saturday night? This has been insane. CTA means nothing in crypto. One whale can change the game. This guy's funny, man. You'll see it, though. The TA will tell you. Like, it'll show you that there's going to be a head and shoulder on the 15-minute. And when the whale pounces, it pounces. The TA will play you 99% of the time, man. Lunacy Fractal Bitcoin from pre-dump and compare. I don't like doing stuff like that. STORJ. There's just too much work for me. And I'm not like... I may not be in the frame of mind for that. You know... Sounds kind of lazy though, right? But it's just like too much. I got to go through someone else's thought process and make a fractal, and I just like I'm here to do my own fractals, man. I'm not here to work. I'm not here to like work for someone else's ideals. You know, and again, that sounds so rude, right? I should just put the charts together and figure it out. But it's that defiance disorder, man. It's like he's asking too much for a super chat. Yeah, I love Bartholomew's. TA means nothing in crypto, yet we find endless gains using TA. Super chat, Lunacy and STORJ. Whales play TA too, right? I love this guy. Shout out to you, my friend. Welcome to the 99 Trading Group fam. So glad you took the beginner's course. It enhances the trading group experience 1,000%. Anyone buy the course today and actually take it today? That'd be pretty cool. If you sat with me for 2 hours, but I wasn't there, I would love to know. The M has been forming for a while. Shout out to Michael Scott. Tomorrow night is the weekly candle close. Yes, it is. The whales lap. Trading is the easiest, hardest way to make money. The easiest, hardest way. The vector candle. Did you see the vector candle? When the market maker tells you it's time to get out, it's time to get out. My name is Tito. Welcome. Yo, Tito, you think you can come on the show? You know, Lifer, I'll come on for you anytime, man. Let's talk about vector candles. The vector candle. Happy days, everybody. Happy days. Welcome. I love the Lifer. Just want to let you know I love the Crypto Lifer. Great day. Great day to be alive here. Coming on the channel. Couldn't get the camera on, but I'm just jumping in for the Crypto Lifer, man. The vector candle. Always stay attention. Because when the market maker comes and gets you, when he goes for you, are you going to be ready? Are you watching the levels? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So cup and handle on Hawthorne. Put the alert on it. It banged on you. It banged on you. Look at that thing. Look at that thing pushing up off of resistance levels. See how it did it? Look at it, went right to my target. How did I know it was going to go right there? How? How did I know? Because I know how the algorithms work. They go from wick to wick here. And I took this wick to wick, and then I straightened it up because I know it moves with the price action. I can't explain how I figured this out. But you take wick to wick, all right, which is a ridiculously long level. And you swing it on up. You know, and then honestly, if you see another supportive resistance level and you're pretty close to it, like right there, you're likely to hit here or here, you know. There's a big line right there, price action. People are going to pick that area. But that's crazy, right? Hawthorne for gains. And I won't put the cup because I didn't put the cup out when I put it out. But bang, bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, that's not right. Bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. That's not right. Sorry. we can't say that anymore. I said that when I was a kid. I'm going to move on from that. I apologize if I offended anybody. It was a figure of speech, so I apologize. You know, I don't want people saying that. Look at my man watching DG for a scalp, Rainier. But Rainier, I still can't get you to send these to the guy, right? There's a disconnect. I gotta find out what's happening. How do we get you to send your gains to the gain guy, right? Maybe you are, he doesn't see them. Me and you gotta have a meeting with him, me and you, all of us, right? We gotta figure out what's going on. Because I want your gains on the gains wall, man. And I say it every day for like 3 weeks now, and I can't seem to get it. I'm happy. I just want it done. I want to know how we can get it done. I want to get it done, man. Wow, and the traders, man, they're fiends in here, going hard in the trading group. You guys are going hard, so hard. We already hit so many gains today too. Crazy, right? Hawthorne for gains, man. I can't believe that. That's amazing. It's so amazing. And hit the exact target. I just find that weird. Before and after. But of course. And it was in that hot spot, man. Hot spot for gains. 712? Yeah, 712. Unreal. Let's get back to Bitcoin and see what's happening and break it down for tonight. All right, so it's staying in the flag. Let's delete all my nonsense. It's just when I have to think out what I'm thinking, and I'm such a visual guy, visual learner. I'm a visual teacher. I got to just show you what I'm thinking out loud through the movement of the charts. There's no other way I can do it. Man, my assistant is the greatest assistant on earth. Like, I don't think anyone has a better assistant in the game. I don't even want to call him assistant. My life partner in making my dreams come true. My dream partner, man. You're my dream partner, bro. I know it sounds corny, and I'm not trying to be weird about it, but that's who you are to me. You help me create my dreams, man. Every time you add to the visuals, add to the movement, add to the energy of the whole show, bro. I love you. You're amazing, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. From me to you, Sean. I love you, bro. Seriously, man. I didn't let many people into my close network, and man, I'm so happy I brought you in, dude. I'm here for you and all the lifers, man. Thank you so much, bro. You're the best. You're the best, man. We love you. And everyone say Sean. Everyone, let Sean know you love him in the comment section, please. Please, he is my #1, man. He's rocking it out every day. Yeah, let him know, man. If you want any questions about the beginner's course, email CryptoLifers@gmail. If you run out of super chats, there is always CELR. Thank you, Satoshi ate my bingo. You're funny, man. You're hilarious. My God, what are your thoughts on ETH 2.0? All right. You know what? I don't have a lot of faith on ETH because they said they were going to do something amazing, and it didn't go so well. STORJ, Swift, $10 thoughts on ETH, and CELR, LUNC. Oh, okay, hold up. Dustin, we got LUNC. Love you, Sean. Thank you, brother. You're the man, Sean. We love you, Sean, or Sean, however you want to spell it. You guys are funny. Sean, notoriously awesome people. Sean's are awesome. Shout out to Bartholomew. Thank you, Sean. You're funny. Yeah, Crick Wayne. Lifer has impersonators in the Discord every day. There's no one should ever respond. He only has one number, but always send a screenshot to CryptoLifers@gmail and ask I'm 3089, man. If it's not 3089, get out. And honestly, you should be putting a setting inside of my server alone to only get messages from friends, but inside my server alone to only get messages from friends. All right. Super chats, Luna C, STORJ, Swifty. I think I looked at Swift already, but we'll take a look. Oh yeah, we'll look at Swift, STORJ. All right. All right. We're gonna get to him. All right. I mean, that's just looking cup and handily to me, and it's holding the zone. It wants to dump, like it's begging to dump, but something's just saying no. Too many traders buying in right now, or some whales buying in, or they're trying to do something funky. About the Bart Simpson right down though, like right, that's a Bart Simpson. Brah. But look, the 1 hour is coming down, and we're not losing momentum. That's a really good sign. We're about to flip of the 1 hour. I'm bullish. I've seen this before. I'm bullish right now. I'm calling bull. I am. And I could be wrong, but tonight I'm calling bull. And maybe I'll wake up tomorrow wrong. I don't mind being wrong. I've been right enough to be wrong one night, huh? But honestly, the probabilities are telling me that this is going to flip. This 1 hour is going to do this. We're going to go sideways. We're going to move. I see us up at 22,170 by tomorrow morning sometime. And don't guarantee it. There's nothing guaranteed. I don't want you like betting your life on that. But look, I mean, resistance. It's an SR flip. I'm itchy in the back today. What's going on? We got an SR flip and then a move to the upside. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm calling this flag to the upside. And the next, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours, somewhere by 4 in the morning, 22K, baby. And again, I could be wrong, but they're the highest probability, and there's a cup and handle. So I'm going for what's made me famous. The Sammy Cup and Handy, baby. Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside, 22,196. Let's flip this 1 hour to the upside. 4 hour has momentum. We can still see the moon, baby. This is my update for Bitcoin at about 9:56 p.m. All right. So there it is. I let the special sauce out the bag. 21,131. We're at the POC. We must hold this POC. We can't. If you go lower, if you see us go lower to 25, it's over. Then we're making a sideways M here like this. Could be a sideways M. And we dump sideways. All right. What you have to remember is this. I mean, look, you broke out and you're flagging now. That's one way to look at it. Broke out, you're still in the flag. Another two is you're in this channel. And you're still in the channel at the bottom of it. And you're about, now you could drop out of this. Let's look, make sure we don't have an M on the 15. You kind of have an M here on the 5. But to me, it's not even an M. It's a pennant. Look at this. See that? I'm bullish, man. I'm seeing bullish things, and I'm seeing bullish pennants here. I'm seeing the 1 hour trying to flip. I even see it. Look, I see a cup and handle here. It's like I can't get away from the gosh damn. I'm obsessive compulsive. I can't get away from it. I see it everywhere I go. Like, it's nuts. I can't go to. I see it on the 5. I see it on the 1 hour. I see it on the daily. I see it on the weekly. I see it every day. I see the cup and handle all the time. I don't know what to do. I run from it. I cry from it. It holds me. It hugs me. It leaves me. Comes back to me again. It divorces me. It marries me. Cup and handle, man. It has become my life. It changed my name. I have to legally change my name on my license to Sammy Cup and Handy Price. It's going to take my middle name away. Like, what are we going to do with that? It's absurdity. My middle name's jealous of Cup and Handy. Because it's like Samuel Cup and Handle. It even rhymes with the handle, for crying out. Samuel Cup and Handle. What am I going to do? It's too good to be true. Okay, so STORJ didn't do... Ooh, STORJ was in a nice... Look at this. That's why you scalp. I mean, look at that. That was going to boom. It boomed, and then someone ate, and... Yikes. Let's take a look at STORJ. So, I mean, high on the 1 hour, right? 200-day moving average, though, so it's either going to stay in a flag here. And when in doubt, flag it out. So put out your flag. My trading style is so simple. put out a flag and put an alert on the low Stokes. Now, you'll miss a few, but 80% of the time, low Stokes will hit, it'll fill out the flag, and if you're ready to go, then you're ready to go. Check the 15-minute for entry, and pilot are ready to go blast off. Right? And you're off to the next resistance point, which is going to be right about here at 81. And from 68 to 81, that is 14 on 60, 30, yeah, 20%. All right. No, it's 13 on 68. Anyway, so 19% gains, possibly coming if it stays in the flag. So the idea is to buy when the Stokes are low, whether you end up here or here. It doesn't matter where you end up. And again, don't do anything I tell you to do. I buy wherever the Stokes get low and hit the alert. If the Stokes come low here and I bounce, then it's the double bottom, and I'm ready for action. If the Stokes go right here and I bounce, then I'm in the pennant and I'm ready for action. So if we dump, we come down, I'm ready for action. If we go straight and we're bullish, I'm ready for action. Either way, when the Stokes come low, I should be get the scalp back to the top of the pattern, even if we're bearish and we dump all the way down. Or I'll get this pump up, even though we're bearish and we dump all the way down. So I don't care whether we're long-term bearish or bullish. I'm trying to get my scalp of that 1 hour no matter what. And this is how I do it. Shout out to everybody here. And that's STORJ in a nutshell. I hope you're having fun with that. And there you go. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Stay alive. We talked about R bouncing on the 618. It did it again. We nailed it again. So there you have it again. We gave you R in this giant double bottom up for gains. Then I put out R again. I said to watch R here earlier today. R made the gains. So shout out to anyone that may or may not have taken R. We hit it again for gains. 17% gains for R. Thank God I almost missed that one. R. My favorite. R. You know. And the people who are missing out right now, they're missing out on the... We lost like 50 people for whatever reason, but they're missing out. Don't tell them. Shh. But like, look, possible fib bounce. Look how nicely I called it. The MACD was turning. There was hidden bullish divergence. We were at the 706 and we were in the golden pocket with the thing turning up. Like, what else do you need? Bang. Before and afters, kid. We need more before and afters, Sammy Boammy. We need them. We just need them. We need them all the time. We need as many before and afters as we can get there, buddy. Look, I like when I make the before and after real. I put my finger on the screen, and then I bring this exactly where it is, and then I try to ratio it the same way. And then you can like literally go there. All right, so it's a little bigger. A little more enhanced. There we go. I know I'm OCD right now, but I just want to like... I'm just saying we consistently make gains over and over again. Like using technical analysis, like bang. Before, after. Before, after. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Yes! 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 Never been so happy in my life. Amazing. Sorry. I get a kick out of it, man. I get a kick out of the hard work. It's fun when you work hard. Things are fun when you work hard, you know? Like, I worked hard all day. It made the live stream fun because we got to go over the gains. If I didn't work hard today, it would have been no gains. If I didn't wake up at 7 in the morning, this show wouldn't have been so fun, right? If I decided to go, you know, mess around and hang out with my, you know, my family. It's so messed up. I did hang out with my family today, though. I took my kids to a park. I really did. It was an amazing day. I had a blast. I hung out with my brother-in-law, and we took care of the kids. I actually cleaned a diaper today. It was the first diaper that I cleaned in, like, a few weeks. I've done 2 diapers in the last month, all right? But, dude, in my defense, while I'm tutoring, editing, you know, doing videos, going through things on around the blockchain, on other shows, my wife is taking care of the kids. So she's a blessing. Without her, we would have nothing. All goes to the woman of the house, please. Amen. By all means. All right. And this was posted on 7/13. So it wasn't posted today. It was posted 3 days ago. 3 days ago, and it played out. The before and after crew, man. They're the cleanup crew. They make it look fancy every time. Shout out to Sean. I love you, Sean. I know it's not easy working for me. It can't be easy working for a guy that never takes a day off. I don't know how that happens. That's insanity. Look at this, though. The 4 hour's ready to move more. I got something else I want to show you about this trade. I'm not done yet. We hit the 17%, but I see something else brewing here. So you may want to take a look. You may not want to leave. I'm about to show you something else that's about to blow my mind. Right? I mean, you might see it. I don't know. You might see it. I see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. So look, after I do something like this, I like to delete all my old work. I like to look again at what's brewing. We're making an ascending triangle. Clear as day. Clear as the driven snow. Right? Look at that. Now, we may get rejected to come on down. 4 hours says no. 4 hours says, I want it all. And I got it. It says I got the royal flush, clip, tip, flip. Yep. And it says, you know, I'm going to take you all the way, baby, to the upside. Inverted head and shoulder to the upside. Very, very possible for more gains. For more gains. Again, it is at resistance. You know, I feel far more comfortable buying into support. But anything is possible. Wow, 1 hour's pushing. Wow. At this pot, that thing looks like it can go. Interesting. And then it's going to breach this big area, which is then the bigger move out of this giant inverted, giant double bottom. So there's two ideas here in my mind. I don't know what's going on in your mind. I see two ideas. You know. Yeah, and I see legs in the 4 hour with stochastic, and I see an inverted head and shoulder that could do damage. Damage cheese, my favorite cheese of the night. Are you doing damage cheese or am I? Who's doing the damage? Who wants to jump into the Discord today? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Who's going to change their life today? Today, someone's going to change their life and never be the same. Call themselves the CryptoLifers and never look back. They're going to be looking out of the back of a yacht one day with the sunset coming down while they eat, like, you know, an hors d'oeuvre with their wife, and they're going to say, honey, I remember when I first became a CryptoLifer and my life was never the same, you know. We're going to make 1 million millionaires or more is the plan, to make 1 million millionaires or more. And I believe it's possible. With the help of the internet, with the help of the movement, with the help of what we do here, anything is possible. All right? Never think it's not. Always believe in yourself. And remember that anything is possible in this life. There's just no reason not to think that, because that's how it begins, with thinking that it's possible. That's how everything begins. Let's take a look at our Swifty coin here. Ooh. Ooh, you must have known that I was like fancy in that. 4 hours a little too high for me, but it is getting the legs and it's still in a flag. So it never really made a little pump there. But look at it, Swifty, old Swifty McGee. Daily is low though in the flag. I like what I'm seeing for the daily. If you can kind of like, if you can ignore all the other time frames, if I could ignore all this, put a fat stop right here below 00218, chance you could just hold on for the ride here. There's a chance I could hold on for 121%. Wow. It's looking good in the daily, I'll tell you that. It's looking good, it's looking really good in the daily. It looks great on the daily, but, you know, 4 hours getting a little high. It's getting a little extended. You know, and that's what worries me. I don't know why I have this unending ability to work lately. Like, everyone's like, when is he going to crash? It's been a year and a half, 2 years. When is the guy going to eventually crash? Everyone's waiting for my down. I think some people watch this channel waiting for me to just eventually just collapse. It's like one day he's going to be on the live and he's just going to be like... So we talked about sellers still making a move to the upside. Daily is a little high now, but it is breaching the line. 4 hour wants to make the move. Seller is attempting to do some damage right now on the 4 hour. 1 hour resetting. Wow. I believe this will pump. Chance this could pump right now. Of all the coins that we went over. Seller is looking somewhat scrumptious to me for a move. If anything moves tonight, looks like seller will move. It just has a lot of probability in its favor. No guarantees at all, though. It could dump in 2 seconds. You know? No, I'm serious. And you may laugh. You might spit your coffee out right when I say that. Like, that guy, did he just say it's going to pump? It could dump in 2 seconds? Yep. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Anything is possible. Pull the fib, you bounce off the 200 with the 706. That's amazing. That's why I use the 706 to seek a fib. All right. Shh, don't tell anyone. Could we come down? We might. You're in that flag. This is the Bitcoin flag. So if Bitcoin stays in its flag, then LUNC is going to pump. You get it? It's all about Bitcoin. You see how, I don't care how small, even the micro coin here, this could pump out here. What is this sound? I got tripped up by it. I was like, what am I listening to after a second? I was like, a little weird there. So we need this to go sideways as this resets or flip. So you're looking for this to come, and then flip up, and this to go sideways. Take a look at the 1 hour to kind of give you some direction. 1 hour is about to tell you that's happening. Same as Bitcoin. And that's why I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm bullish on the market right now. So I could see a big move to the upside here for LUNC. It's on my radar. Yeah, possibly move for LUNC tonight. Again, either Bitcoin's going to ruin every single setup we just posted, or it's going to be it's going to be awesome tomorrow morning, and we're all going to wake up paid in the shade, you know? So it's one of those nights, man. It's one of those gambles. Use a stop loss, go after the probability, and, you know, from what you've seen, may come, right? I posted a lot today. I almost want to stop posting. I posted a lot. Gotta love the confluence of the charts. Super Chat's quick. Quick, man. Play some Space House, yo. Space House. Is there Space House? Doesn't come up. Space Hip Hop they got. Space House. Hold up. They might have some Space House. Call it Deep House, though. This sci-fi and dreamy. I like Brendan Moeller. He's got some cool stuff. Hopeless and Restless, though. It's like, I like this. This is cool. Rary had 60% pump a bit ago. Did a 6-point trace bullfire breakout. Check it out. Black Ops David, thank you. Do you know perhaps who Deez is? Could be Deezy from, you know, the Bit Squad. I don't know, though. Why? Oh, D's not. Oh, come on, man. You're a weirdo. D's nuts. Yo, bro, you're still going? My bad. I had to dip out for a minute. Catch me up real quick. Catch you up real quick? Yeah, right. Why don't you catch yourself up? How dare you? It's hard for news that everyone is aware of the impact that the market, the way people perceive it. Super Chat's quick. We talked about Quick possibly making a huge move recently, right? I mean, it's riding that 706 and it's starting to make a bowl. 1 hour is getting a little too high for my liking, but that 4 hour is ready to rock. I mean, that's like, come on. We've been trading, we've done like 10 or 20 coins now off the 618 in the last 3 weeks. Like, they just keep coming. So either you don't get it, or you got to go to my learning library and take the boot camp, the Fibonacci boot camp that's waiting for you. Who here has taken the Fibonacci boot camp in my learning library? And thank you so much for the super chats. You guys did amazing today. $110 in super chats. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate that. That definitely helps pay the staff, pay the bills, keeps things moving on this side of the fence. Dustin, work in hard too. Thank you. Yeah, Dustin, you made sure there was every day. You were on point. I'm there with Denmo trading Monday through Friday. Market open till close and after. Then I'm humbled and blessed to spend good time with those who help me. I'm happy. Sound like a wimp. No, sometimes I like to be funny on a Saturday night. It's like I trade 7 days a week. Like stock market guys, like I trade 5 days, then I like to take 2 days off. Like, sounds like a wimp. You know, I'm just. I hope you can laugh it off with me and not get so offended. I'm just. Bond just retested the 618 and made 10% more. Thank you for the teaching, Sam. Wow, unreal. And you could tell we're more bullish because you could rest on the 4-hour a little more the last few days. You could just kind of watch the 4-hour explode, you know. Need some good music. Try Last Century Trap and Mix. I'm all set. How's Bookmap looking? I still see bullish CVD on Bybit. Me too, man. Me too, bro. Yeah, they're getting the shorts now. Yep, 21,800. We're above the POC. They just liquidated a short with some fat volume. They went as low as they could to kind of see where the sellers were, and I think they got enough sellers. Shout out to Bruce for Bookmap. What do you think, Bruce? I wish we had Bruce every time. We could call into Bruce. Bruce, what do you see, Bruce? Sam, you know, I'm seeing something nice here, Sam. And, you know, I just really like it the way it is. Sam, you're the best, Sam. You know, anytime, man. Love you, Bruce. Love you, Sam. If you're watching, Bruce, we love you. Look at big liquidation there. 10 liquidations at 2,459. And now they're coming for the shorts. Shorts are buying it up. This guy went higher now. Look, he went higher now to 21,008 and 22. Look, now they're at 22K. Now you can see what they're doing. All of a sudden, he believes we're going to 22,000. He's watching the Lifer. He's like, man, the Lifer did it again. 22,000. You know. Respect the grind. Fast ripping. What's fast ripping, man? All right. I think I'm done for the night, honestly. Like, I think I can call it there. I think if you were in the chart, you got enough charts. Just checking in on Matic now. Now, I got to find a trade. This is a problem, too. Now I've seen so many trades. I got to sit down. It takes me like an hour and a half to figure out my trade now. You know? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Bitcoin staying in the flag, showing green. I'm telling you, I'm about to see a pump to the upside for Bitcoin. I'm calling it to 22,196. Just like I called it this morning, I'm calling it again tonight. Pump for Bitcoin to the upside. Short squeeze. They don't know what's happening to them. They can't read what a cup and handle is. We're going to blast right through them all the way to the moon. The M pattern to me has been negated because we made a higher high here with a massive cup, a massive move there. To me, it would have to be too slanted. We got above the zone. Now we're retesting the old zone. As long as we stay above the POC at 21,171, 21,200, we will smash 22,000. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Everybody have a great night. And we had a great show. What a Saturday night. I mean, I'll see you tomorrow for Bitcoin and the weekly candle.
Oh.